Hey guys, welcome back once again to HarleyDayRider, good old friend HDR. You know, I came out here to the park today because I thought that this would be the best place, hopefully this camera's catching me okay, to talk to you a little bit about, that always wanting that second motorcycle. And I don't even know why. I don't think it's a need as much as a want. So I went out looking around just a couple weeks ago, and I looked at all different types of motorcycles. I looked at Yamahas. I looked at Suzuki. Thanks to Payne's Rods, he said go look at Suzuki's. I did look at the Yamaha. I think it was the is it the KLR 650? It's a pretty popular motorcycle amongst many people. The Suzuki's. I looked at Hondas, like a Honda 350. Kind of like Itchy Boots rides, something like that. So I'm looking for an adventure style motorcycle. And, looking at the cost of ownership of these motorcycles, and also I have to throw in there, I did actually go out and retest ride a Pan America, Harley-Davidson Pan America, just to get it in the mix, okay? But like I said before, the Pan America, even the base model's going to be out the door about $23,000. So it's way more than I wanted to spend to get into a different style of riding. So after looking at these bikes, and thinking about these and talking to Mrs. HDR, and man, we talked a lot about, a second motorcycle. Do you need it? Again, it's not a need. It's definitely not a need. You don't need 2 or 3 motorcycles in your garage, guys. You just don't. It's a want. It's what we do, right? We're motorcyclists. We like to have different style of motorcycles in our garages. So we kicked it around for quite a while, and I'm going to show you pieces and parts of the motorcycle right now here that we purchased, and I'm going to let you kind of scope it together in your head and maybe decide what it is before I actually unveil the whole entire bike. The whole thing is, it's my purchase. It's what myself and Mrs. HDR decided to buy. And, I think the big thing is why I'm doing this video is I don't want to lose you as a subscriber. Because I didn't buy the Pan America, the Harley-Davidson Pan America. And maybe one day, but I just wasn't ready for that size of motorcycle in that class of motorcycles. You know what I mean? So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something economical for us, something that would fit, our budgets. And, it's kind of why I decided, after looking at Yamaha, Suzuki's, and Kawasaki's. Well, so guys, as you can see, we ended up deciding on the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Now, this is a 2022 model. And there was a lot of decisions going on around this thing, why we wanted the Himalayan, even more so than the economical standards of the price. The price point of this thing is on the floor $52.99, $5,299. Out the door price is slightly more because you got shipping and charges and prep charges, and all the stuff they hit you with, taxes, title transfers, all that stuff. But I looked at, first of all, about this bike was Itchy Boots. Everybody knows Itchy Boots, right? She has ridden this. She rode one of these for her first 2 seasons, okay? And I guess the first one she actually rented, and she liked it so much that she bought one, and she used that for her 2nd season. The next thing that kind of led me to this decision was Sean Smoke. Many of you may not know Sean Smoke. He's a motorcycle mechanic wizard. And he owns 2 of these things. So, with that said, they had a lot of bad press from 2017 to 2021. A lot of issues. And, I'm in the honeymoon phase right now. So, the only issue I have with this motorcycle, and I could tell you anybody with a Himalayan probably has, is what's called the cold start issue. So, when you first fire them up, it takes a couple tries. You got to get it warmed up a little bit and then you ride. So, but that's okay. Once you get it warmed up, it seems to be pretty good. Of course, right now on the clock, I only have about 182 miles on this thing, so I have a ways to go before my break-in's over, so I've been trying to take it easy on it. But a little bit of bike about the bike. It's a 411cc motor. I got to make sure my digital recorder is still recording me here. Yeah, and I don't want to make this video too long. It's got a 411cc motor, which in comparison to the Harley, it's a big difference. I mean, there's not a lot of get up and go, especially right now at the braking period. I'm trying to take it easy. It produces, I think it's 25 horsepower and 26 pounds of torque. So the torque is understandable, what you need to ride, you know, dirt roads, back roads, any kind of trail that you're going up. You want more torque anyway. So horsepower is going to spin the back tire, torque's going to keep it planted, right? So, but it's not an overly big bike. And like I told you earlier, I looked at the Pan America. Myself, Mrs. HDR, looked at it. She told me she'd never ride on it with me, but she didn't care if I bought one. And after watching and talking to Pete's 1800, you know, the weight of that bike is 220 pounds more than this bike. It has a lot more power, so that's not where I wanted to start riding trails and dirt and even gravel roads. I wanted something a little bit easier to control. So I watched about 1.5 million videos on this, reviews and different things, and you know, you find about 20 negatives to every 80 positives. So I mean, that's the way motorcycles are, any motorcycle brand. But I wanted to introduce you to the Royal Enfield Himalayan. And again, I hope you don't unsubscribe to my channel because I still have the Harley. And I'm going to put a picture up right here of both bikes sitting in the garage together, so you know that I still have the Harley, the Road Glide Ultra. And it's a great running bike. And the big difference when I get off of this and get on that, it's like, you know, it's a whole different riding style. So there are some things I'm going to do this. Right now it's plainly stock. There's nothing I did to it outside of rotate the handlebars a little bit just to try to sit me up a little bit more, but that didn't work, so I'm going to put risers on there. I'll probably end up doing a stage 1 kit on it, and a stage 1 kit on a Himalayan compared to a Harley, it's going to cost me about 250 bucks to do a stage 1 upgrade on this, and that's with a new command module. So they're not really expensive to maintain or to upgrade. So folks, again, thank you very much for watching this edition. I hope that, as I said, I hope you stick around, right? And if not, I mean, I understand. But you'll be getting content from both. Be getting content from the Himalayan. I was going to start a new channel, and I decided not to. I just didn't. I don't have the time to put into a whole nother channel for a whole nother bike. So I'm going to put this bike right on the Harley channel. Miss HDR, so you know, if nothing else, you could be Double H Day Rider, right? HarleyDayRider or Himalayan Day Rider. So Double H Day Rider. That's a cool name. All right, well, I'm going to get on the road here. Maybe I'll take you guys out for a little spin with me as we cruise out here. I'm out the park right now, and we'll see what we get into. So, but I will see you on the road here, at least for a little while. I don't want to make this video too long. We'll take a little ride on the Himalayan. So thanks for watching, and again, I hope you know, give me the positive comments. I know all the negativity surrounding this bike. I don't need to know any more negativity. I'm fine with that. So, all right, thanks, and I will talk to you on the road. Okay, guys, let's take her for a little spin here. Still getting used to having a key. Kind of interesting stuff there. All right. Get everything picked up over there. Yeah. All right, let's take her for a little spin here. We'll talk just a little bit more. Like I said, I don't want this video to go too long. So anyway, the Himalayan it's a 5-speed. Okay, so there's only five gears, and you know, really, it doesn't need a 6th gear, and it really doesn't need a 6th gear at all in this thing. I find 5th gear to be pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with 5th gear. I can tell you, a lot of people, well, yeah, even me included, cut down on the Himalayan because of this fact. It's a 411cc engine. Well, what does that mean in terms of overall speed at 25 horsepower? Well, guess what? You don't have a lot of speed. And this is the break-in period. I've had this thing up to 60. I watch a lot of YouTubers who also had their Himalayans up to 75. And you know, that's probably about the top speed you're going to ride the bike, 75. And that's at about 5,000 RPMs. Now, as I said, I was 20% negativity, 80% positive before I decided to purchase this motorcycle. Now, here's the negativity. Oh, when I get it up to 70, it vibrates. Well, no lie. It's a motor. There's a motor sitting right between my legs. My Harley-Davidson is a 107, which correlates out to what, guys? I don't know, 1600 something cc, I think. Don't quote me on that. But you know what? It vibrates. It does. It vibrates. You know, and this bike is not vibrating like it's struggling. It's a vibration of a motor between your legs. I mean, that's just life when you ride motorcycles. It's a very comfortable motorcycle, and from all the videos I watched, the biggest positive thing about this motorcycle is, you know what? It's fun to ride. People think it's fun to ride. I have had it on gravel once already, just a small gravel road, and that video will be coming up probably. I recorded a few different little videos on this, and Miss HDR told me, we bought this thing about a week ago, and she said, well, you didn't want to get on your videos right away? And I said, no, I'm kind of learning more about the bike, you know, seeing if I understand it. I mean, obviously I'm seeing if I like it, but I mean, I bought it now, so, you know, I own it, at least for 2 years before you can trade it off. But another reason we bought the motorcycle is if Mrs. HDR wants to get her license, this is a great bike that she could take out on the road. She can reach the floor, you know, she can reach the ground on floor. She can reach the ground on it, and that's awesome. And it's not going to be overpowering for her, but it's a good beginner bike for me, because as I take it on the gravel, or if I take it off, you know, in the dirt, it's not overpowering. One person actually said on YouTube, I thought it was pretty cool to describe it this way: it's a very forgiving motorcycle. It will keep you out of trouble. I think that's a pretty good way to put it. It doesn't have, I guess, traction control, but it does have ABS. Now, what they did on 2022 was they made that switchable. So when you go on dirt or you go off-road, you could turn the ABS off, the link braking, and it's supposed to be better for traction at that point, I guess. I did contact Sean Smoke and asked him if I needed the booster plug on this one. He said no. He said they changed it. They changed up the EC. Is it the ECM? No, the EFI, ECM. They changed up the module on this thing from the old bikes, and they updated it. Like as I said, the 2017s, when they hit the US to 2021, there was issues around them. People have found solutions, a lot of solutions out there, believe me. But the 2022 is supposed to. Now, as I said, I'm in my honeymoon phase with this. I got 175 miles. I don't know what I told you before, 180, right around there. But so, you know, I haven't found any quirks yet, other than that cold starting. But you see in there, we just started right up. I rode it out here to the park, and we just fired it right up, and it came right back alive. So that's a good thing. All right, now. There is a lot, and there's been a lot of studies done. This bike was, the Royal Enfield line started in 1901. And last year now, the Royal Enfield lineup of motorcycles outsold all other brands. Every other brand of motorcycle. Now, you can say, well, HR, it's because they're cheap. Well, yeah, but sometimes, you know, you got to remember, I think I did a video of something like, you know, cheap is not always junk. There is things they could have done better on this bike, but, you know, they had to watch the overall cost going out the door. I get it. So, alright, but I don't want to make this video any longer. I just want to introduce you to the new bike here, the Royal Enfield Himalayan, the 2022 model. And just out here for a little cruise today. And I had the day off work, and it's like, man, I'm going to take the bike out and just do some cruising around here. I do need those handlebar risers. I got to get that ordered. And as I do the stage kits, I will record it for any of you guys out there thinking of buying the Himalayans, or, you know, you're wondering about this or that upgrade for it. And And I will do videos on that. For the Harley guys, stick around because I'm going to still have Harley content. I mean, I still own my Harley. Alright everybody, thanks for watching this video. I don't think I have anything else to report on this bike at this time. Oh, other than the 2022s, and I think the later 2021s came with what they call trip nav. So this right here, I think I showed this on my demo video when I went on Devon Road, these things. I can hook my phone to that with an app, and it gives me right and left turn arrows, so I can use that for navigation. I did put my RAM mount on here. To be honest, I've been too scared to put my iPhone on there yet because I don't want to lose it. So I got to get my old iPhone out and test that for a while and ride around, see how much vibration it causes. Alright, other than that, I'm going to let you go, and I'll have more videos coming once I create some more content. Thanks everybody for watching. Remember, till next time, ride your own ride, be safe out there, huh? Double H Day Rider. No, HarleyDayRider. We'll be down and out in the beautiful southwestern Pennsylvania. We'll talk to you next time. Take care, everybody.